everybody, and welcome to part 5 of episode 28.
Yes, fine.
3, 2, 1, blast off.
Hey, that too.
Yes. Let's get started with part 5 with the question of the week. Could you see Sting becoming the WWE champion in 2015?
I'm gonna go.
Well,
I'm gonna go with WWE's booking and say no.
Yes, I know.
Fantasy booking, that would be cool.
But would it help? Would it shake things up?
They don't want to shake anything up.
They
It was
no.
Status quo.
Status quo. Just we threw the towel in.
That's right. They
But I
lost
looked at
their
it.
passion.
What a way to kick off 2015.
Of course.
I know everybody's thinking, well, what about Roman Reigns? What about poor Roman Reigns? I say they keep talking about Roman Reigns. He's got a good body. He's got all this, but he can't speak. I say give Reigns
more time.
Another year. Make WrestleMania 32 his day,
Right.
his time, and let John Cena pass the torch like he should. No, it shouldn't come from Brock Lesnar. It should come from John Cena.
But I mean, with your scenario, Brock would also pass the torch.
It would help. It would
With what
help
you're
Roman,
talking
yes. But
It wouldn't be
it
the
needs
final.
to be John
fight.
Cena. No.
Yeah.
When you have WrestleMania, it should be your top guy. The man who is, Hogan passed the torch to Warrior.
He passed the torch to Rock too.
Yes, he did. But John Cena is afraid to pass the torch to anybody. Because I guess if I pass the torch, they'll forget about me.
Ric Flair passed the torch to Sting.
He did. And I believe what I wrote up here,
Bret Hart passed the torch to Shawn Michaels.
yeah, that was a great feud.
Right.
But honestly, yeah, you look at it. There's John Cena.
Shawn Michaels passed the torch to Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm just saying.
I know, and it's like
All the greats passed.
It's like a lost art.
It is. And that's why I like what Shawn said. When they had that little Legends panel or whatever with the three of them.
Yes.
He said eventually you got to look at it. You got to be like, hey, it's time for me to give up. It's time for me to hang it up. And Shawn did that. Hogan's done that. Ric Flair's done that. They don't wrestle anymore. And they all three passed the torch.
Right.
You got to one day realize you've been doing this for 12, 13 years straight. It's the same MO every time. It's the same story every time. Nothing changes. And the wife was watching Total Divas the other day, okay, on the network.
You was doing something important. You was doing some top rope rally.
Right.
You weren't paying attention to
exactly. But I did hear Nikki and John were in the house or whatever,
yes.
And John was talking about his life's work is the WWE. If it's your life's work and it's your passion, you need to have passion for the future of the business. You have to realize that the business has to continue. The wheels keep turning whether you're dead or alive. The wheels keep turning whether you're wrestling or you're retired.
That's
like
right.
Triple H just said, no one person is bigger than the WWE. Vince McMahon dies, guess what? WWE keeps going.
It does.
They have placed people in that for that reason. Before Vince, his daddy had it. And there was wrestling then, and then his dad, and then the son kept it going. And that's going to happen again with his son-in-law and with Stephanie. That's how it goes. There's no person bigger than WWE. John Cena's character, they're trying to make it seem like, is more important than the whole picture of the WWE.
Yes.
You got to look 10, 20 years down the road. John Cena won't be there no more.
Asking him, he may be.
Well, I mean, if he's Benjamin Button and he's going backwards, then maybe.
What do you mean? 20 years? He'll only be, what, 50-something?
But still, but look at Shawn Michaels. He's
Yeah,
around
Shawn,
that age.
yes.
He's done.
Yes. This is not the final thoughts. No,
Just
you
saying.
jumped into final thoughts. This is the question here.
I'm just saying.
Do you think?
Making a point.
I know.
Technically, I'm helping your point at the end.
I'm thinking my point at the end, yes. Okay. What I come up with, well, we talked about it too, so it's not just me, it's both of us. About Sting, could you see Sting being WWE World Heavyweight Champion? And I could. And I would love it. And I think it would be a breath of fresh. I know you're thinking, well, Sting's 40-some years old. Yes, he is. But he's never been to WWE.
Right.
This will be a lot of first for them to promote him and promote WCW, which is one of the reasons he kept talking about they put down WCW. When Booker come in, Rock said, "Who in the blue hell are you?"
Right.
See, so if you...
That destroyed WCW.
Yes.
In that one line, it destroyed all of WCW.
So this is kind of like, we're sorry, we're kind of,
Yep.
Sting was one of the greatest WCW wrestlers, champions of all time. And I believe he needs to have the WWE title on his resume.
The DVD distributors need to say sorry too, because apparently they don't know what Sting looks like.
Yes,
Put the bogus Sting on the DVD.
Yes. Must
Put
be
it-
some of them TV writers picking pictures.
Woo.
But what I would say, and we will start off great. You start off at TLC or in the month of December on Raw.
Right.
Start teasing Sting. Sting is coming. Sting is going to debut. His first match
Even
ever.
before you start doing that, you can just randomly throw up a scorpion up on the screen.
Oh, yes.
Every now and then, don't put no words on. Randomly have a scorpion up there, and
Like
then,
his shirt with his name on it.
right? And then up at like TLC or whatever, you keep teasing a huge announcement, and it pops up on the screen, and it says what you're talking about. Sting debuts,
Yes.
and it says at the Royal Rumble.
Yes. And you got it there. Then you can go. You can not do anything for a couple of weeks on Raw.
Right.
And then when it gets closer to the Royal Rumble, start it again. Boom,
Yep.
boom, boom. Let Sting debut. You know, I know he's of age toward the later numbers. What number they said always seems to win the most? 27. Comes out at 27. Go down him and Randy Orton. He tosses out Orton, and he becomes a Royal Rumble winner.
Yep.
Which gets him the shot at WrestleMania.
There you go.
He has one match because you know Orton and Authority. This
They
WCW.
want their win.
Yeah, so he can have a match against Orton at Elimination Chamber
Yep.
for his spot. What do you think? Oh,
Defeat Orton.
Defeats Orton. In the chamber, you have John Cena, Brock, Reigns, Cesaro, Rusev. What about Rusev? And Kurt. Say Kurt's back.
Yes, there you go. It was random.
Yes. Reigns takes out Brock.
Yep.
So we're gonna be naming a new champion, and John Cena becomes. I know I hate that, but John Cena defies the odds, beats Cesaro, and becomes a 16-time champion.
Cesaro
We
and
get
Cena would be
si-
the last two, but you also plant the seeds. You plant the seeds because you like you said, Reigns beat Brock,
Yes.
and then Brock turns around and destroys Reigns,
Which gets him pinned and
exactly.
taken out, yes. And there you go. Look, yeah, you got 16-time world champion John Cena merchandise coming off the shelves.
Exactly.
More stuff for John Cena. John Cena 16-time this, 16-time that. Come on. You made money off this.
And you constantly make comparisons. You can use the comparisons to make more money with John Cena and Ric Flair. But you've made more than one match. Sting, he put his world title shot up on the line against Orton. He retains it. Then you got Reigns and Brock Lesnar. So you know, and Cena wins. So you know you've at least got Cena versus Sting, and you've got Reigns versus Brock at WrestleMania.
And you have Rusev versus Angle.
There you go. So you've got 3 huge main events already.
Right.
Just out of that one match.
Just out of that. I know Cesaro does have nothing, but he could have.
He'll have something else.
Yes. Then you go on, like you said, a comparison. You've got, okay, we got John Cena, Sting taking on a 16-time world champion, and you start showing footage that you can catch on the WWE Network as well, the matches of him and Flair, a 16-time world champion.
Exactly. Sting beating Flair, who was a 16-time world champion.
John Cena beating Flair. Because you know there's got to be footage of him beating Flair.
Exactly.
And you play off that. And then Seth comes in and goes, no, it's not time for John Cena anymore. It's not time for Sting anymore. It's time for me. I'm the future, and I'm going to do something that's never been done. I'm cashing in at WrestleMania in the main event and becoming the World Heavyweight Champion.
So now you have a triple threat.
And they said, well, you had a triple threat last year. Who cares? You've
Exactly.
had a lot of things over the years.
Exactly. You got Sting, who's older, so the person who's carrying the match is Seth.
Yes.
And Seth and Cena will just be destroying Seth all over the ring, throwing him around like a rag doll. So then you've got a triple threat there. You've got Reigns and Brock Lesnar. You've got Cesaro doing whatever. You've got Rusev.
Hey, it could be Cesaro and Ambrose, or it could be, how about Sami Zayn is up there by now?
There you go.
We get Cesaro and Sami Zayn at WrestleMania?
There you
What
go.
kind of match would that be? A great match.
So you've got 2 or 3 matches we've already announced off of that. And then in the triple threat, you have Sting win the championship.
See, and Sting, being a triple threat, he don't have to carry the match.
Exactly.
Now, he may have to carry a few more.
Now, in order to not make Seth look weak, Sting needs to pin John Cena. He needs to, not pin him, he needs to put him in that, well, he won't do it either. He will not submit to the Scorpion Deathlock. But to make Cena, he's already 16-time champion, let's make more comparisons, you can make him pass out.
Yeah, it worked for Austin when he passed out to Brett.
There you go. Make Cena pass out to the Scorpion Deathlock So there you go. Sting beats another veteran, so it doesn't hurt Seth.
No.
Don't hurt Seth. And then, like you said on here,
It don't hurt Cena either.
it don't hurt Cena, exactly.
No.
And then, because Cena will go on and do something else. He don't need to face
He'll
Sting.
get his rematch, of course.
Right.
Somehow they'll have another triple threat.
Somewhere. There you go. And then
We're saying John Cena says, "I want my rematch.
Seth
I was the
gets-
champion." Authority puts Seth in, saying Seth didn't get pinned.
exactly.
So we get another triple threat, or we could do the Brock Lesnar treatment. Sting misses,
There
and
you
we
go.
have Seth and John fight
for the number one
contender
contendership. There you go. But I like your thing where Sting holds the title all the way to SummerSlam, and then, like you said, Lost Start. That's why I was comparing all these people that
Yes.
have put people over. Then Sting loses to Seth Rollins on the big stage of SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer.
Right.
You have Seth beat Sting. And that right there, to me, would be an athletic match. Because I've seen AJ Styles take on Sting, even at his age, and they put on a clinic.
And if Brock can get the thing of missing one, doing it one, missing
Sting can do
two,
the same thing.
Sting can do the same thing. Hey, you work with Brock being champion and not being on Raw. I think Sting, being the kind of man he is, I believe he would be on Raw.
Yeah.
And so he may do all the pay-per-views.
Look at all
in
the
between.
events he did for TNA. He
Yes.
was always there.
He's a little older now, but you
Right.
know.
But still, I
But
think
you
he
could
can
work
carry-
both ways, and it would be great. It'd be for his legacy. It would help WWE. It would shake things up.
Right, because it'd be the first time ever. He's in the Royal Rumble. He wins
Yes.
the Royal Rumble. That's the first time ever. He's first time ever in out of the Elimination Chamber. He's facing Orton for the first time ever.
Yes.
Beats him. First time ever main eventing WrestleMania, ever being there.
Mm-hmm.
Wins that match. And then first time ever at SummerSlam, and he loses to Seth Rollins. Putting somebody over. And that's
Yes.
a good, a long amount of time that he could be
Because
there. From Royal Rumble all
he
the way
would
to SummerSlam.
he would go in the Hall of Fame the same day. I mean, not the same day, but the same weekend for WrestleMania.
There you go.
And so Seth would be the W Hall of Famer, a former champion, WCW champion, W champion, United States. I mean, so.
Exactly.
But we're not writing it.
We're
It's
not
the
writing
fools
it.
up there in Stanford writing it.
There you go.
And we're going to get, which I don't care. I mean, I like Reigns, but the way people keep talking, they need to stretch it
But
out.
like you said,
Reigns will come back from this injury.
Reigns
he'll
and
win the Royal
Brock.
Rumble.
but like you said, Reigns and Brock in a non-title match, and Reigns can beat Brock Lesnar at that WrestleMania, and then have a whole year of building up, just beating other people, and then go all the way to WrestleMania 32 in Texas, and have him beat John Cena.
John Cena
and John
passes
Cena
the
passes
torch.
the torch. Sting passes the torch to Seth, because this is a new era. This stuff, you've got to have some new stuff going.
Yes, we do.
We have Sting pass the torch to Seth. You've made him a main event star. Reigns has the torch passed to him by Brock and by Cena. So you've got two top guys right there.
But we don't book it.
Exactly.
Maybe that's a new segment. We don't book it.
We don't book
Wait,
it. But
wait.
if we did,
That may start something new after
There you
Dirty
go.
30. Maybe a new segment called We Don't Book It when we
There
start
you go.
reading stuff. So, well, thanks everybody for watching this week. Don't forget, Bad Backyard Wrestling 5 is also this week.
5 episodes of it. Wow.
That bad, terrible stuff. And Dirty 30 is coming soon. And I want to thank everybody who watched this week. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm Justin Carter.
And we'll keep doing this till we finally get it right.
There you go.
Right here on Top Rope Reality on YouTube.